Hello, Fabulous Jones here. And I need to speak and speak clearly because my posts have received hundreds of comments from maggots. So let me tell you about my life, okay? I receive $953 a month in SSDI. Let me tell you the difference between SSI and SSDI in case you didn't already know. SSI is welfare disability. It's not based on what you worked and paid in, okay? SSI is welfare disability. Means you never had to work a day in your life and you can get SSI. SSDI means you worked and paid in your Social Security taxes and you're drawing off of your future retirement because you're disabled. Okay? So let me clarify that right off the rip. When they put me on SSDI, they told me I had to pay for Medicare. I was not a happy lady. But I still get Medicare, even though I'm not 65. Because I worked and I paid in for it. Now, when you receive $953, I'd like to know how you think that you can make ends meet. The average rent in this country for a one bedroom is $750 to $800. Okay? Now, fortunately, my rent is only $400 a month. And no, I'm not living in subsidized housing. I just have a landlord that doesn't believe in charging the market rate. He believes in charging what the property is worth. So yes, I only pay $400 a month for rent. But let me tell you more about my life and my way of life. Okay? If I don't have a car, I'm basically housebound because I cannot walk a mile. I cannot stand over 10 or 15 minutes without excruciating pain. My face turns red. I start pouring down sweat. My back locks up. But every day, or at least so many days a week, guess what I do? I get up and I go to work. I found a niche that works for me. Yes, I did. The jobs take 20 minutes to an hour, and I get paid per the job. I inspect branded gas stations. So I can limit how long I'm on my feet. And I can sit down in my car to do my paperwork. And if I had no car, then I would be stuck living, trying to survive on $953 a month, which is almost impossible. My lights are from Georgia Power. So in the spring and the fall, I am blessed to have a $100 bill. In the winter and in the summer, my bill is anywhere from $180 to $250 a month. I pay $50 to $60 a month for water. I pay my cell phone bill. When COVID hit, I utilized my credit cards because, yes, I have credit and I had pretty decent credit before COVID. Um, but yes, so I have to pay credit card bills. I have to pay a car note because I physically can't repair my car most of the time. So I try to have a car that needs minimal repairs. I don't have somebody in my back pocket that would just hop out and do my yard and fix my car. No, those are things that I have to pay people to do for me. Right, out of $953 a month. So then I have car insurance, and of course I have to have full coverage. Right now, the government sees fit to only give me $73 a month in stamps. I am very, very much aware that I probably won't get those $73 next month. I'm very aware of that. But see, here's the difference between me and you maggots. Whether or not I get my stamps next month, this picture is not just about me. It's about everything in this country. Okay? It's about all the people who receive ACA subsidies to have insurance, to go to the doctor. That's the number one issue. Number one. And you think, oh, I am so sick of hearing, oh, just go get a job. Just go get a job. These people have jobs, but they can't afford $13,000 to $24,000 a year. If they're only making $50,000 a year, how the hell are they going to pay $14,000 to $24,000 a year for medical insurance? They can't. That's impossible. Okay, so you got that issue. All of the soybean farmers in this country, they're going bankrupt because the Orange One has killed the soybean trade with China. There is issue after issue after issue. They can't afford to give the American people health care. They can't afford to give the American people food benefits, but they can afford to help Argentina with $40 billion. They can afford a $250, $300 billion ballroom. But they can't afford to subsidize Americans' health care. They can't afford to subsidize disabled veterans' food stamps. There are people that are going to be hurt and impacted a lot worse than me. There are farmers about to go bankrupt and lose their family farm that's been in their family for generations. So, yes, I still support the shutdown, even if it means I won't get my $73 in food stamps next month. Even if it means I won't get my $953 in SSDI. And yes, I've already printed out the food pantry list, and I'm already planning on starting to hit them up and put food in my cabinet because I don't know how long this is going to go, but it is what it is. I would never support the mistreatment of poor or disabled or veteran Americans so that you can look like the big boss hog at the White House with a gilded ballroom. Have a great day. Have the day that you voted for. If you voted for the black people to go back into slavery, I hope you become one yourself. If you voted for democracy, I hope we pull through this.